Shit. How's it going? How's it going? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Oh man, that was horrible. Gotta work on some cars, brother. Oh man, that changed. That's horrible too. All right, let me put some more effort on my speaker. This thing's bothering me. I got. Hold on. Why did I hang it up there? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Wherever you are, whoever you are. Don't know who you are, but I know you're there. Um. Okay. All right. Cheesy. Bonanza. Hey, brother, it's a Sunday. I'm chilling, and I'm like, I gotta scratch this itch I had. How's it going? Hope it's going great. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. It's the Schumacher day. Gotta prep these cars so I can take one out tomorrow. And what I have right here is a Rascal. Schumacher Rascal 1/16 scales. Like, look at the size of my arm. It's like not that big. But it's pretty big. It's kind of heavy. It's kind of heavy, I'd say. Um, the chassis is like 4 millimeters, not 3. Or I might be wrong. But anyway, this is the fastest 1/16 scale Schumacher Rascal. But this thing, it runs good. It doesn't cause any trouble. It's just fucking fast out of the box. And if you get the 2-speed, you know what I mean? But usually find these are single gear. But with the 2-speed, holy shoot me with the fucking Rascal all day long. I don't care. But make sure it's an automatic. um, I love this. I love this little fucking missile. I keep having it in the background and it's just there in the dark, and I gotta do what everybody needs to do is give some light to this stuff, like if it's there every day, but man, the light bill is expensive. What am I talking about? Soon, brother. Listen, this has been in the dark for a minute and I gotta get it out, run it. I'm gonna run it right now. First I have to make sure. Oh man, give me a sec. First, I gotta make sure we're shifting fucking realities here. I mean, speeds. I'm gonna make sure the time machine works. No, can we call it a time machine? No. If it's a time accelerator, is it still a time machine? Like, no, it's not the same. Because going in time is like, back in time is like warping in time, kind of like switching from one place to the other. What is up, brother? I'm trying to explain how this thing is so fast that it might just disappear. You know? Or it just doesn't disappear. It makes the world spin faster. So it speeds up time. So you better get ready for this one, because this one's gonna be fast. No, this one, I topped out at 62 miles an hour with this one. And I don't want to go fast there, brother. I do not want to go fast there. I need to find a spot. But look, I've been thinking of putting a 21, but not yet. I'm gonna see if I can take this G 3.0. It's the HPI G 3.0. And let me finish saying what it is exactly. So this thing, it comes with the .18. But you gotta notice that the difference between this .18 and the one that it comes with is that this one has a bigger shaft, bigger compression ratio, I believe. I'm not sure, but it has more torque and power. That's one thing for sure. And one thing for sure, it's more torque because this one has a bigger crankshaft. It's a small block crankshaft, like for like a standard .18 or 15 or even 18, right? Like the OS 18. But the one that this one comes with, I believe it's the regular engine is the Thunder Tiger, the R18, the R18, no, the X18, right? One of those, brother. You know what I mean? But it has a smaller crankshaft, brother. It has a smaller crankshaft. So I'm assuming it has a smaller compression ratio. So this one has to be, it's a lot more powerful. In order for me to use the same body, I had to keep the same pipe. And this pipe is also kind of works with the stock engine. But I ported that shit out. I ported the header out. The header's pretty big. The exhaust header, yeah, the header. Right there. And it's kind of weird. Look, let me see if I can find one for you. Anyway, we'll skip that. Anyway. Later, I will try to make this faster, but I want to know how fast I can go. This body's pretty much designed to go fast. It's like a JATO body. This thing is a JATO. It's a two-wheel drive, by the way. Two-wheel drive. I did go over it through, but I did not test it. Last time I put it away, I had put a brand new O-ring, just like a generic assortment that you get of O-rings on this header. I mean on this muffler. Because, here, let me show you. It's like a little barrel. Like a little collector. Kind of like a catch can. You know what a catch can is? Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, that's just funny. Look, check it out. I'm not kidding. Look at that. And then look, the exhaust port, it's right next to um the little other valve, the valve for the pressure that goes to the fuel tank. And I wasn't able to twist this one. I don't know if it's fucking like messed up or that's how it is, but I seen all the pictures and they're all next to each other. Pretty weird. It's pretty small, but I opened up the shit out of it as much as I could on that port in there. It's like pretty fucking thin. I'm surprised it didn't snap when I put this rubber deflector for the exhaust. Um, but look at the exhaust manifold.
Tonyo, Tonyo.
Huh?
Alex said, "Can you fix his bike because Stephanie broke it?"
Yeah, I'm busy right now. Tell
No,
him
he said because.
I'm on the live right now. Sorry.
But Stephanie bent the thing, like the handle. Can you fix it, please?
No, stop it.
Please.
Oh man.
Guys, I'll see you in 10 minutes. No, you come on. Come on.
Stop it, man.
Come on.
Jeez. Okay. Anyway. Um. Yeah. Look at that exhaust port. It's kind of pretty flat. Y'all, give me a minute. Let me go see what the hell's going on. Oh man. Give me a couple minutes. I can't believe, but I'm just. Hold on a sec. Oh, man. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Oh, man. Okay, so I had the lights behind me dark. Alright, I'm back, brother. So fastest little missile, right? Freaking insane. That day I got 62, I was like, what the that has to be wrong. This thing's fast. I gotta go through it. Make sure I don't have any um unglued loose edges. So I put a generic O-ring. What else did I do to it? Brand new clutch shoes. I cleaned out the two-speed. Two-speed is very delicate. You have a three-speed or a two-speed Schumacher, you might... Oh, look at that. These things, believe it or not, they balloon. If this thing's taking it 50 miles an hour, it will balloon, and that's coming off. I gotta put some glue on this thing. Some cyanoacrylate. Cyanoacrylate. We're gonna cyano this motherfucker. I'm just kidding. This thing. Cyanoacrylate. Sorry, I didn't mean to. That was just expression. But I shouldn't be saying. Anyway. Schumacher never used exhaust twice. Oh, Pimp, what is up, brother? I was like, I thought you were I don't know who else is in here. It's just me and Maxwell. Pimp, what is up? Sorry, video today. Great freaking find. Brand new Savage in the box. What else did you get? Hey, I don't know if I didn't get a chance. I can't remember the rest of it. Holy moly. Anyway, I saw the cover. Pretty cool. Yeah, I call it not a come up. I call it a we can call it a rise. Great rise. Yeah, great rise. Hope you're doing good, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Schumacher never used exhaust twice. Oh, that's right. Are you referring to the Manic? Look at this thing. You know, I wonder what they were thinking. There's a lot of other RC cars like this back in the days, right? Used to have like weird exhaust pipes. Kind of like that RS4. And many other weird ones. But this one is the weirdest one. Just a little like can. I was telling everybody it's like a catch can. Yeah, brother, I saw your Rascal run. Oh, and I saw the Manic run. I just remembered that I forgot to tell you that thing sounded good because I had to go back and listen to it, brother. I think I was in a rush. I wasn't paying attention much. I guess 100%. Otherwise, I would have like noticed what it sounded like, and it sounded good. It sounded good. Got me hyped up. um, it's been a minute. I want to take this thing already. My neck is running sweet. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, it is. Um, have I ever done a speed one with my Manic? I don't think I've clocked it down. Have I? I think I have. I'm not sure. But I gotta gear it up. And with the same gearing, there's a penny you can buy that's 2 teeth more. Yeah, 37. I think with that penny we can get 40 with the same gearing, the whole transmission, the stock transmission. So this one, I'm not sure what speed is it out the box. The Rascal. The Rascal. It's called the Rascal. The Rascal 2. Yeah. Rascal 2. Schumacher Rascal 2. Let me see if there's a top speed for that. Schumacher Rascal 2. Top speed. Yeah, they don't say what top speed is, but from 30 to 45 miles an hour. There's not really a top speed Google says rated. It's not officially published. That's what it says. A specific top speed is not officially published, but it says similar nitro power RC cars with small block engines. Oh, that's not its top speed. No. But I got 62, and I want to know what um the S what is it called? The damn, I forgot what it's called. The 16 scale engine. X18. There's an R18 and X18 Schumacher, right? But look, this thing, I think I ran it with 20% Sidewinder. I didn't do it with any VP fuel. Let me just tell you, there's a big difference. And they're both, I've noticed a big difference. And they're both 20%. The other one, I think it's because it has a little bit more oil content. I think that's what it is. It spits a lot oil out. So that Sidewinder could have probably more oil content than my other 20 VP. But man, now I'm motivated more to do one tomorrow. If it's not too windy tomorrow for my Schumacher Fusion, because that's what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow, this Fusion or this one. But then there is that other 20% deal I gotta figure out. See, it's so pretty enticing, man. It's like, I mean, I want to do it. Yeah, let's just mark it down for tomorrow. So tomorrow, I get a chance to do both. But if it's windy, I gotta do one. And I'm gonna try to beat my 62 mile an hour. You know, if there's not many cars, depending on the thing, but let's get it prepped up. You know, like this thing. What else do I need to check on it before I put it away? Oh, I gotta run it and make sure it shifts. But I did check the gluing. I knew it wasn't gonna take much for me to do. I was thinking I was gonna disassemble everything. Oh, talking about disassembly, I gotta check. Ooh. Oh yeah, I did restore it and reassemble everything. So these screws should be tight. Everything should be set. And I should not be worried about it. But I should be worried about these tires that I did not check. Well, I think I did. I glued one of them slowly. I think I was on this side. Oh, the front ones. I was on the front ones. The front ones, we do have to. I've noticed they do balloon, even though they're not driven. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awful. Y'all see that? Good, good, good. One has glue. Yeah, I was surprised how much they ballooned that one day that I noticed it. I know they balloon like crap. Oh, and my wheels are getting hard. My tires. I'm gonna put some. What do they use? Oh, let me go in the chat. What do they use? Do they use WD-40, right? Just spray with WD-40 and put them in the bag. Let me see, dude. I have Angel dropping off two TNX 32s. Oh, nice. Nice. All right, all right. Oh, Pip, have you gotten a chance to do the Savage run? I have to wait. There's a reason why I'm working on the Savage, and good thing, because I need a break, brother, from that Savage. Every day, Savage, it's like kind of like, I would assume it's like nobody likes to eat the same thing every day, right? But good thing I got a little break, and I'm not going to run the Savage how it is. I already got the 3-speed running. I don't know if you were here yesterday, but I had to put a second spring because I didn't have a stiffer or longer spring, so I can make the 3-speed shift later. Twice as it had to be twice as strong as it gets when you put the grub screw in all the way for the shift point. Holy moly! And I'm wondering if that's a bad idea to gear it. Forget it. I mean, I'm going for it. You know, one thing that concerns me is that output drive. That output gear, holy moly. It's thinner. It's way thinner than the Savage one. I don't know if I want to show you right now. I'm not doing the Savage, but it's freaking. It's concerning. It's concerning, you know? Alright. Got that wheel done. This side. Nope. This thing I did need a long stretch. It was pretty ridiculous. I don't know if I'm gonna need that much, but I'm just gonna I'm going to what do you call it? Not send it. I'm just gonna dump not dump it. I'm just gonna go full throttle, brother, like wide open throttle. Right away. Like don't even hesitate. One thing I do need to do. One thing I need to do is put a wheelie bar, probably. No, I don't need no wheelie bar. This thing is not gonna flip on second gear, full throttle. I don't think so. It's done it, but it's gonna be stressful. Maybe I should do it to do a shorter run. Hmm. Let me see. What? Yeah, I don't have anything, and I don't want to put anything right now. I guess I'm gonna have to do a roll one, like just turn around, go on the opposite lane where it's supposed to be, and take it all the way to the furthest end, and then just turn around with speed, right? Do like a little roll race quick, cause I can't be doing those long runs, brother. That's nuts. You know, I'm trying to figure out because I know that last run, I did it like if I had a perfect pass on this thing, right? Shout out to Ross Schifrin. Oh man. Okay, yeah, this thing I had to take easy because like I said, this thing, I don't know if you saw my video, but it wheelies at will. Like a little willy monster too. It looks like a little jumping spider. This thing, like, if you know these jumping spiders, they when they hunt their spiders, their prey, they jump on them quickly. You'd be surprised how fast it is in their world. Quick, brother. So I'm trying to call this a jumping spider because I want to start naming all my RC cars. Put the name on them. You know, like this one looks like like a spider, like a little hairy jumping spider, right? And the front, it looks like the shocks, they go over here in the rear. I realized that after I did all that work, but then I didn't regret all the work that I did on this thing, right? So now it looks like it has fangs. You know what I mean? Like jumping spiders, I believe they have fangs too. They look like little tarantulas, little dwarf tarantulas. You know, like little midget, not midget, little bit like tarantulas. And I think that's what I'm gonna call it. But I'm gonna choose the other name, the name that sounds fancier, the Latin word. You know, arachno furby, arachno furby, the arachno. Yeah, just call it the arachno, right? The rascal, arachno, brother, because this thing's hyped up, pumped up, super pumped up, right? With some torque. Get there fast back quicker than you can say quicker than. But this fast. It's fast, badass. And I need to put a wheelie bar so I can do this quicker. Yeah, this thing, I remember. I'm just remembering. I shouldn't take that big of a strip. But I think this is one set. Oh, it's time to turn it. I was about to put it away. What is up, brother? If you're just tuning in, you just tuned in time where I'm gonna run this thing. Make sure that 2-speed, make sure the engine stays lubricated. It's been sitting for a minute. I need to flush it, kind of doing like a little flush too. It helps. Do a little flush and what's it called? I don't know. I think the engine is going to appreciate it. But let me get this warmed up. Super hot. Not super hot, but let's give it some heat. Let's give it some heat, brother. You just tuned in. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We are. I am. I am prepping this little runner for tomorrow. 1/16 scale. Did I say 1/18 earlier? I can't remember, but I know you can't see. I don't. Hold on. There we go. Is that okay? Is that too high? I don't even need it that high. I'm tripping. Just gotta tip over. Let me get something else. This block is too big. Is this okay? Nope. Too short. I think I found something. My little nephew just comes here and just knocks things over, take things, and it's okay. Not okay. All right. I think this is good. What you're about to see is a 2-speed. No, what you're about to hear is a 2-speed shift. You're about to be accelerated forward in time, brother. We are going to fasten, speed up reality a little bit. Let me just warm this up. I call this the, I don't know what to call it, a time machine or a time continuum transfunctioner. Because it can slow, it can't teleport in a different time. It could just slow down time or accelerate it. No, let's just keep it it could only accelerate time. That's it. Off the guy, what is up, brother? So it can only accelerate time. That's it. So we'll just call it the time accelerator. Yeah, the Schumacher Rascal time accelerator. Oh, yeah, yeah. Duh. I should have just. I went through so much just to figure that one out. I mean, I think I did. I think it sounds pretty good. Sounds okay. I think when you see some purple, you know you're going fast. And I think I see some purple stuff today. Dozy, I think his Truggy engine, his cylinder head is purple. Gave him 55 miles in the Savage. Awesome, awesome. Oh yeah, my heat gun. I kind of froze over there for a second. I was like, dude, get me back online. Oh, snappers. Let me redirect the hot air. I don't know if I want to do this over there or here's fine. Let me get the remote. Hopefully I have it paired up today. Should be. Is there still power? Yay! We got a little bit of power. And then we're gonna tune it up with is it 25? We'll tune it after with 30. I'm limited with VP fuel. 25, we're good to go with 25. So we're gonna do a little tire stretch just to balance them out, right? They've been sitting probably flat spotted or flat, yeah, flat spot, right? Flat spotted. What's up, brother? If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. You're about to hear something beautiful. So this is really distinct. This does not sound like your ordinary 1/16 scale. And it's not that loud either. But I can make it loud, but not now. Probably not ever, because I really don't know what other body is going to fit this thing. Usually a 1/16 scale, this could be like a 112. But it fits nicely. If anything, I'm going to have to cut everything else. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to cut the body. The body's too nice and beautiful, and it's the only one I have. I have to give it love. And love is sometimes, you know, putting too much attention. But I don't know, like you were with our children, we worry. We have to worry about it. We have to worry about it because, oh no, not worry. Let's say they're asking you for something and you don't want to give it to them. I don't know, some kind of love that takes a lot of effort, right? You got to recognize it's a lot of effort to love. It takes a lot of energy to love. That's why you got to be boosted. So I got to show some love and just say no, you know? Kind of like if your son tells you, hey, can I borrow your Camaro? Your Camaro has 1,000 horsepower and your son doesn't even have his permit. You're like, son, one day you will. And then this one day I will cut it up, but not now. All right, here we go. Is it hot? Why am I trying to put this back on? Yeah, I think it's acceptable. This engine's been through a lot. Oh, this engine, I try to break it in without heating it up, just like that, room temperature. And that's pretty cold. I was cold hearted too. I didn't know. I didn't know how to show it love, right? But now I do. I know how to show it the most efficient and most not I don't know if I can call it gentle, but I can call it the fastest, give it the fastest love, right? The quickest love, and it's acceptable. No? Um I know that sounds good, but you know what I mean? I'm going through a lot just to heat it up and blah, you know? Now it's warm, now it's like, yeah, you know, kind of like when they say you're warm hearted or someone warms your heart, give you a little bit of heat, a little bit of rubbing, a little bit of caressing, a hug, body temperature, body exchange. Remember, sex is energy exchange. I mean, sexual energy exchange. Is it? Sexual energy exchange? Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about not sex. We're talking about body heat. No? Eskimos hug each other, you know, when they go to sleep. A lot of times you gotta hug someone or a tree in order to stay warm, right? Something, right? If you have pets, you can dog your your pet and you can feel the heat. But if you're gonna grab your dog and smack it, it's gonna feel some pain. And then you later when you realize that you did wrong. Alright, I've done wrong a lot. I couldn't understand myself, but now I do. And it's horrible. But it's awesome, you know? Live and you learn. But making mistakes. The good thing I realized it. But anyway, I'm not making no mistake here, brother. This thing has the G 3.0. That's, what is that? A 3.0. I don't know that in cubic inches or is that in centimeters? Anyway, pretty torquey. I think from me blapping, dude, brothers, it's cold, man. No, it's still warm. You see? I spoke to it nicely, so it should have received some heat from that, right? Um, Remote and starter. Start this thing, brother. Jeez. Jeez. I think this wand is too long. Fuck, dude, man. Whoa. Is my one-way bearing? Oh. Okay. This thing might have enough. Look, I have a $1 one-way bearing starter. I think so, and I have to heat it up. That's why we heat things up, brother, to relieve the stress. Same thing. You your partner, your friend is stressing out. You give him a hug, give him some heat. They feel a little bit of relief, just like an engine, brother. Just like an engine. So here we go. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're just tuning in here, we talk about high speed stuff, including how your atoms need to speed up fast, heat up. Are they atoms or no, atoms. Yeah, atoms. Anyway, no, we're just trying to start the Schumacher and have a little fun. We're gonna heat it up a little bit more, and then just get to it. Okay, I got the thing tied up. Welcome. Anytime, brother, I'm on the live. You are welcome. I do not discriminate. You are welcome to join the chat. Dana. 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 What is up? Hope you're having one today. Sorry for the late welcome. Brother, Dana, I'm still not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right wrong. I'm hesitating. I'm thinking twice about if I said it. Anyway, welcome, brother. Welcome. Happy Sunday, WBL. Oh, what is up, brother? Hey, I think I sent you a friend request. Oh, yeah, I did. So right here, I got a little freaking. We can call this the baby menace, because when you're a kid, you're called a rascal. Once a rascal meaning you eat too much candy and it makes you want to do a lot of bad things. Isn't that what a rascal is? Tiny, like Stooges, or no, not the Stooges, the rascals, little tiny little troublemakers, right? Isn't that what it is? Let me look up the definition. Why don't I look if I'm unsure? Give me a sec. Rascal definition. Let me see if it has other meanings besides mischievous or a base, dishonest, or unscrupulous person. What? The villain? Oh man, we gotta give it a different name. Yeah, I called it the baby tarantula. No. Um. Damn. What did I call it? Arachno. Oh man. Yeah, this rascal. I don't know where they got it from, but I guess they're talking about the opposite thing, right? The opposite of positivity. Maybe that's done for a reason, brother. Maybe it's a puzzle, little puzzle. Gotta figure out. But listen, fastest little missile, right? Faster if you get the Rascal 2 with the 2 speed, but it can be faster with the single speed because you top out at 62. This thing, if you put the right gearing on this, by the way, it has the same size shaft, the 5mm shaft on this pimp. So you can always put a single gear on that thing if you run out of those gears for the Rascal, and just put a single gear. Because I have 5mm pinions on mine. They're the same size as the Fusion. Oh shit, this thing's kidding. Holy crap. You sick. Y'all can put a pinion on this thing. A pinion. 5mm bore. Let me go back, heat this up. Oh man. Oh. Oh crap. Oh, yeah, Dana. I got your name right? Cool. Dana. There we go. I hope I don't forget that. They'll think that I haven't figured it out next time. Welcome, welcome. WBL. I'm sure I welcomed you, but welcome again. And anytime. Anytime, brothers. Anytime. Am I yelling? Is that unnecessary? Can y'all hear me? On top of the sound? Brother, don't forget. Oh, that's probably too much love, brother. That's probably too much love. Now she hot. Now it's hot. Now my hold on a second. I think I said enough. How am I gonna prime it? Oh, let's prime it over here. Oh, that thing went fast. Oh, I gotta open it. One thing you gotta remember, brothers. I've seen y'all, and I've done it too. That's why I'm not picky or think, but I know when there's a problem. You guys ever? Let me turn it on. Maybe I'll just mention that later. But when you prime it, this is one thing you do gotta do. Open it up all the way, right? Don't try to start it and prime it, cause Well, you can do that too. It doesn't matter. But like what I'm saying, it's not gonna go inside the engine if you prime it with the carburetor closed. So you always want to have that wide open. And then we'll get some fuel in it. Spin it a little bit more. Make sure it starts. Look, I'm gonna bring this thing down step by step. Maybe I should start charging this one. Holy moly. Okay, I gotta start charging this one. Do I have enough battery? Yeah, 96. Check it out. 5,000 milliamps. I don't know if that's true 5,000, but plug in your Type C in it, set it, and forget it until you see that blue sign. Okay, are we ready? Windows open, doors open. The bar is wide open. Here we go. Okay, I gotta open up my idle gap, and I don't want to do that while I have this on. So that's one thing I wanted to point out is not to try to adjust your idle gap while you have your receiver on and it's closing it. Unless, well, even though if it's aluminum body with the little body aluminum adjuster, but I think that's the reason why I've always gotten a 3.3 carburetor, a TRX 3.3, because since it's a body plastic, when you're trying to adjust it while you're running it, not unless you're opening up your throttle carefully, you're not gonna damage it. But a lot of times they get damaged just by adjusting it, and then later you realize you can't adjust it. The screw, your idle gap isn't working because the the body is stripped. So that's one thing. If you don't know, you gotta know. You know, I do that. I used to do that all the time. Prime it while the freaking thing is closed. Like for example, trying to prime it while this thing is closed, right? Or even with your desired uh gap. You know, when you trim it, right? Say you trim it, and then you're like, okay, that's how I'm gonna start it. That could be fine too, but it's gonna kind of take off like one of these, right? And I guess I'm pretty picky with this, but just hear me out. You know, that's one thing. You know, you can. I always prime it however you want. That's not. It's not gonna cause so much damage. You know, but it's a lot easier to have this thing flow faster or easier. You know, that's one thing. The other thing is when you have your receiver on and you're trying to adjust it while you don't do anything to the trigger, you're gonna strip the thing because whatever's pulling your slider in, right, like the spring on the servo to retract it back and close it, that is holding some 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 force, right, to close it down. And when you screw it in, it's going against that force or that spring that's closing it down. And a lot of times when that's hot, your carburetor's hot, it's gonna be easier to strip it. And I think I figured out. That's why I'm saying it because I think I'm excited because I mean I'm stoked because I think I figured out why every single 3.3 carburetor is fucking messed up. Either it's warped or it warped meaning it loses its shape. Even if you buy new O-rings, you're not gonna fix it. You gotta buy a brand new carburetor and make sure that thing doesn't overheat again, where it warps the carb. Unless you put an OS carb, you know. But that's one thing that's bad for that, right? They say the RTRs are just to get you going, but Traxxas, damn, Traxxas did a good damn job. Anyway, um, what else? What else? Yeah, when it's hotter, then yeah, trying to adjust it with some force being applied to it against it, it's also gonna strip it. Everyone poops. that's 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 something I just wanted to share. Uh, yeah. I guess I've been doing a great amount of. That's I wouldn't call it extra job. I just call it. You know, if you want to have these to go fast, you gotta make sure everything's buckled, right? You gotta look at it because you're just gonna. You don't want to send this thing. You don't. You really want to break it. You just want to wear things down. Well, that's my opinion, right? But look, my tarantula fangs. I didn't get this thing right idled and gapped out correctly right now. I'm gonna wait until I put the 20% fuel. But before it cools down, I shouldn't have put too much fuel in it. Just want to make sure this thing's shifting. I think I got the wheels balanced. What should I do to balance these? Get like a roller, right? So I can put it on the ground and just let its own weight push itself down and balance itself, right? Like, because I've been thinking of getting a. What do you think, Pimp? We need somebody to start making some dynos. I know there's some. They're like $1,000, but that's too expensive. There has to be somebody that can figure out what kind of bearings we can get and where to get the rollers. Maybe there's a video of it on YouTube already, but I didn't figure it out. I gotta make one because that's easier for me than going out there in the wrong place. That's why I really don't want to take this out tomorrow. But I'm going to have to because now we got the other VP. I didn't have VP back in the time. When I did the run, I was like, I'm just going to wait. But I want to see what it does. And then I guess I'll do another try out there somewhere else. But hopefully I can get a 65. And 65 doesn't seem that bad for this thing. You can actually see if it doesn't go too far. And it's actually easy to control. Alright, let me see. Alright. Oh, yeah, let's get this fuel out. Trying to check the chat room. See if there's any questions. Questions. Hey, you got questions? I got answers. Best of my knowledge. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I need to prime it. And I have this zip tied. Let's take it out. Maybe I'll change the zip tie to something else. Alright, here we go. Alright, hopefully that didn't get mixed up with spit. some of my saliva. Maybe that'll give it a boost, brother. It has H2O. Hydrogen gives you a bigger boom. Like I think that's why they made a hydrogen bomb. Oh man. Alright. Let me see if I can do this without ripping it or damaging. Now what I want to do is run this thing out of fuel completely. Wait, am I taking it tomorrow? Taking it out tomorrow. Shit. But it has fuel in it. I'm just gonna run it dry, whether I'm taking it tomorrow. Maybe I won't get a chance. But let me set this up. Yeah, I said I'm not using fucking zip tie. Okay. Doesn't even match. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. I already started it. Here we go. Roto start. This thing, yeah, it is Roto start when it comes out. When they come with. Alright, what do I have it on 30? Have it on 30. A little bit more. Okay, I think it's fine. Leave it alone. Alright, let's put it back. Next, I have to set up the fusion. Didn't test it. Gonna test it. Been lagging it, brother. I know I've been lagging it. I know y'all been, or whoever's been waiting for me. Me, brother, especially me, myself, and I. I haven't reached that 80. 80 miles an hour, brother. And I'm not expecting more this time. I'm expecting for this thing to hit higher speeds, higher than 80, because the X28, not sure if it can spin faster than a Nova Rossi. Not sure, brother. This is, if you haven't seen this, I do have it running in my channel, but I was scared of, I don't know what the hell I did. I think it just did like a little run. But I was shitting bricks. So, I kind of waited, but I kind of forgot that I was waiting. So now I have it here and anticipating to go tomorrow. But if it doesn't happen, brother, it all depends. Look, this thing might look like it can go through fucking a thunderstorm, fucking 200 miles an hour winds. But no, it could. Something could go wrong. Oh, and this is what I gotta do. I gotta set it up right. Nice. Bump start, 3-speed. And y'all gonna hear this shift in a little bit. Just give me a second. Let me go. I was about to say urinate. I'm gonna go. Let me go use the rest. Let me take a little break. I'm gonna use the washrooms. I'll be back. Yeah. Oh, this thing's charged. I gotta get this out of the way. Hold on. I do have this is electric. Oh, y'all didn't see it. Why am I? I'm over here trying to explain why I have an electric car. Charging it. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Bump start, bump start. It's over here. I think should be charged. 340 Nitro, what is up, brother? We're about to make history. Oh, man. Ow, I keep getting bit. Where did I get bit? Oh, shit. Whoops. The camera angle okay? No, I don't like it. Excuse me. I think we're good right there. Hey, right. Brother, we're about to make history. What I have right here is a secret weapon. It's bio. I was gonna call it biohazard. It's the opposite of a weapon. It's like a yeah. It's a secret weapon, brother, or secret technology, secret tech. Another time accelerator. Another time accelerator, brother. You gotta have that purple and yellow. But let me warm this up. You gotta have that purple and yellow to represent the high spirit, fast, high. All right. Anyway, I mean, no way. It's the only way. You gotta go faster. You gotta go faster, Harry. All right. Ah, yeah. This thing's itchy. Just bypass the pain. Bypass the pain. No pain, no gain. I gotta get off. I gotta get that idea off my head. I really don't need to get hurt, or figure out how to call it quits when I've exceeded my threshold, right? But fuck it. I think it's just all part of the process, but I might be wrong. We're gonna try to get a lot of stuff done, but like this one, all I gotta do is remove these wheels. These wheels are too, the shore is too freaking hard. Good foams, by the way, but too hard, and that's too slippery out there. And the wheels that I did the run with the RS4, I'm gonna put those on here. And they're a little bit bigger. They are the BSR front ones. Excuse me, the drag foams. Where's the RS4? Oh, it's over there. It was right on my face, and I missed it. I'm gonna set this up over here, and these wheels are a lot. Oh, y'all can't see them. Those wheels are a lot bigger. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me fix my camera. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a sec. I figured that I should do that the whole time instead of trying to get you guys on the roller coaster ride. I am so sorry, brother. I am very sorry. You don't have to forgive me. Just know I won't do it again. I'm serious. Okay. I think I've hit the right spot. Nope. Maybe that's good. Oh, what the? That's upside down. There you go. I think we're good there. For now. For now. We are going to change it. So this fuel right here is a fuel hopper. Just jumped into another tank. Call it Nemo. No, it's came from another. Anyway, whatever, brother. Whatever. Check it out. First, I think I'm gonna have to pair it up. Oh, shut up. Override. Override low battery. We're gonna override everything, including big data. Because I'm pretty sure big data is behind this. Like, there is something wrong going out there with my speed runs. I'm getting discounted. And that is a negative, not a positive thing. I'm getting heavily discounted by my actual speeds. Don't know if it's the dirt, but something out there. There's something wrong. And that's why I need to cheat a little bit right here. Look, this is cheating. I have a Novarosi 21 9 port. Compare that to a X28. Well, you know what I mean? It's not the same thing or the same size. But I did have to do the. Oh, come on, get this thing out of the way, brother. Yeah, I'm having issues over here. And then look at this thing dangling. Ding-a-ling ding. Reminds me, it's trying to tell me it's Christmas or what? Come on, man. We don't need to hang anything but lights and get stuff out anyway. Look, what was I at? Yeah, we're cheating. And it's not the same. 9-port, I still managed to keep that 3-speed. But yeah, I showed you the access port. We need to cheat. We need to port this thing. Port matched. Everything ported good. I'm still a little concerned about this pipe. It might work right. Listen, it might work right. But I'm a little concerned. It might look. I've always thought about this. If it's a little bit smaller, as long as it have enough airflow, it's a little bit smaller, it might go faster, get more RPM. But we're still on testing. Tomorrow's going to be testing. That's why I'm switching wheels. These wheels, I don't know why I put these on. These wheels are for like electric cars that run um, um, brush motors, you know, that don't go more than 25 miles an hour. I tried these wheels. No, I haven't. Or maybe I have, but I don't think I should. This thing is too hard. These things are super soft. Holy moly. Okay, we're doing this, making mistakes here. But I'll give it a little ride right here. I'll let these things spin around 80 miles an hour. Just give me a little bit of time. Let me put things together. All right, here we go. Anything else I need to mention about this thing? No. Oh, it's the 21. Schumacher 21 and 25 is not the same. Don't know if they're the same height, size, but they don't have. There's little things in different, like the little things they have different. Um, this one, oh yeah, this one. I'll tell you what else I did that I had to do to it. Ow, ow, you dummy! Oh, come on, man! That caught my hand. Look at this. That's gonna bother me in a little bit. Damn, you just don't go without any pain. Anyway, okay. I guess I paid her. Now I don't have to worry about it. Anything. My bill's paid off. All right, is that off? No, that's not off. There you go. So right here, top plate. Since I have to use the bigger flywheel, I have to cut the top plate, and then when I cut it up, you have to have a top plate, or else this thing will flex too much. And look at the type of gears they have. It has like a point .8, smaller than a point .8. I would say like .7. It's not the same as a .48 pitch or 48 pitch, or whatever they call it. .8 mod, one of those, but it's not like T Max. It's not. It's a little smaller, thinner, proprietary. Same thing as a Manic gear. Anybody ever seen the gear of a Manic? That thing is huge. 24 DP. 24 pitch. This is like 50 pitch. Yeah, it's like, am I saying it right? Yeah, because the smaller the DP, the bigger the tooth. Anyway, cares. Um, warm this up. Oh, I didn't tell you that I put a link. I used tie rods to link both pieces when I cut it open. Yeah, that was it. All right. Just letting you know, just in case you have a Schumacher and you haven't told me. You want to do one. It'll be nice to have a bump start. And if like, shout out to Texas. He told me, Texas Hill Country told me that a bump start engine only gives you like 5% of our power, compared if they had the back plate for the full start. They had a one-way bearings to start it, right? Slow and easy, brother. Things getting hot. So I'm telling myself, okay, I got more RPM, right? And then plus even more. The 21, Novorossi. It's a Novorossi race, 9-port Novorossi race. I'm not very familiar with the engines I don't have. Or I have Novorossi any special edition. Plus, Don't know if it's ceramic bearings, if it has ceramic bearings or not, but it should be faster than a 20 X28. That thing I don't assure you of because I have not tested it, but we will find out soon. Or sooner or later. No, let's just say soon, because I want to get this done soon. I've been waiting too long, man. Brother. Been fucking procrastinating too much. That's not good. Anyway, more heat. Man, this thing's starting to burn, brother. I didn't even get burned by fire or anything, man. This shit got me good. Fucking wheel. Oh, man. Then it says that you have to buy another connecting rod to get the most out of your engine that you just bought. That's crazy. But that could be because they're telling you to reheat your engine. You can probably bypass that problem and provide constant engine during break-in so you relieve all the stress, brother. Because, like, that's what I was trying to point out. That's how the universe works. You give it a little bit of love, everything's going to accelerate faster. And the faster, is going to cause more relief to a stressful engine. Because we all know these engines are, when they're brand new, they're stressful. So, I mean, just in case you didn't know, but if you didn't know, you gotta. I provide the heat the whole time during break-in, and monitor and make sure that this thing is at the temperature I want it. Cause I'll start with 200. Make sure that crankcase is 200 degrees, and then I'll try to start it and see how much that struggles. If it struggles, because you gotta count the fuel cools it right back down real quick. You know what I mean? Real fast. So you gotta provide heat with it, or else it'll cool itself down and damage itself. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. That relieving stress will make all the other parts easier to function, I guess. And it takes a lot of work, brother. It takes a lot of work, but and it will hurt because you will get burnt for accidentally touching this thing. But like I said, you gotta at least no, don't say I said. I gotta say I implore you to give it more love. Give it a lot of love. Novarosi's need a shitload of love. I shouldn't put the word shit on it. A ton, massive, a large amount of love, man. A lot of love. You'd be surprised how much love, man. These things are, I don't know if they're love greedy or I guess that's how it is. I don't know why, but that's what I realize it is. Anyway, shut up, Ever. Get this thing started. It's like the third time I reheat this thing. Here we go. I'm gonna try this first. Oh, for my battery. That's what I did, right? No wonder I grabbed it. I must have subconsciously like grabbed it because that's what I needed to do next. All right, let's put the charged battery on. Fire it up. Fire in the hole. Boo! Fire inside the hole. Yeah, that's what I said, right? Fire in the hole. That means internally combusting. Kabloom. All right. I did say fire in the hole. That's what you say usually, right? I thought it was wrong. Anyway, here we go. I don't have here on the right. Schumacher Fusion. Number one. The number one stunner. Number one stunner. Shout out to. Where's up? Here we go. Yeah, that's a lot of tension. That's okay. This thing is fucking back to being cold. But hey, this one's broken in. Broken in. It's been through hell already. It's used up. So it's already matured. It's developed, right? So once you get to that stage, you don't need to heat it up to like 200 degrees, brother. Not unless it's getting stuck. You gotta keep going with those 200s. This one doesn't get stuck. It should be easy. Check it out. Oh, turn it on. Whoops. I never primed it. What a dummy. Hold on a sec. That's the wrong one. Oh, I could do it from here. Give me a sec. I got it. If you blow air through here, pressure, make sure your piston is at top dead center, or else you're gonna blow air the the what is it? The carburetor. All right, fire in the hole, brother. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Give me some more trim. The hell was that? Oh, that's plastic that flew out there. Hold on, where did this thing get shut off? Too rich? Nope. It scared me, brother. I gotta hear this thing. Shift 3 times before it gets too late. What? Hopefully I don't have to like. I know I checked everything. I just didn't run it. I didn't run it. Maybe I just want to run it and show you that it does. But I know I'm starting to worry, see if there's something wrong, because these are very fucking like sensitive. Like, for example, don't know, but let's do this. Yeah. All right. Starting to worry, brother. Where's the rush? Oh, shit. Maybe it's too rich. Maybe I'm using the wrong fuel. I should have went with 20%. Yeah, what am I doing? This is too greasy. Alright, I think that's what I'm doing wrong. Using the wrong fuel. Whoops. Alright, let's see if fuel. Oh, bro, chill. Breathe in. Hold on, brother. I gotta give myself therapy. Remind myself. Chill. Breathe out, brother. Shit. Damn. Alright, let's get this fuel up. Damn, ever. Shit. Here we go. I'm gonna switch it to E85, brother. E85. All right. We consider this 89 octane. Oh man, it's like putting 89 octane on your high compression engine, right? Smoky and watery. Oh no, gasoline. Oh man. Ah, mosquitoes! Shit! Get out! Try to bite me, man. Think I wasn't paying attention. Thought it was a Lacoste. Lacoste. Anyway, oh shit. It's just starting to burn more. What if I put E85 on it? Maybe some of this stuff. Alright, here comes the fuel. Put this back. We are going with 25% VP. Race fuel. The real race fuel. We can call this E86. I am from the year 86, brother. 1986. Sick. Feel kind of sick. Sick. Alright, 85. Turn the prime. Oh, I forgot to prime it. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go, brother. Start this. Ah, yeah. Go. Damn, I'm getting away. Damn mosquito. Y'all saw that? Y'all can't. Trying to scare it away. When do you want to scare away a mosquito? Oh, shit. I might have a bad plug. We'll check in a sec. Don't think I ever tried E85, brother. Damn, man. Chill, man. Why did it pop out? Oh, I didn't put it on right. Dummy. See, that's what I mean. That's what I call when the pressure's on, it's the hit. When the pressure is on, it could pop your cap open. It could, some fuel can be escaping. I don't know, a lot of things. Just in case you want to fuel this thing properly, because at high RPM, a lot of stuff goes on and it will restrict, kind of like when you rise elevation, when you go up higher in the mountain, it's harder to breathe oxygen because the oxygen levels are lower. Well, same thing here, but different. You know, this thing has more oxygen than, or sometimes it doesn't. You know, sometimes it has more oxygen than whatnot, and it goes nuts, and it heats up too fast. But hey, look, maybe that's a bad analogy, but let's try it again. What the hell's going on here? I think I might have a bad plug, or maybe it's just me. Oh, shit, man. Tell it, Tubby. Oh, oh, oh. I hope that's what I see. Look what I'm trying to work with. Check that out. Oh, here. Um, is this snapped or broke? It looked broken to me. Um, No, it looks fine now. Just a second ago, I thought it was broken. Maybe it's not lighting up right. That's what it is. Maybe it's fine. It looks good. Um, shit. Let me just try another one. Ow, that's hot. Whoa, you're dumb. I mean, I'm dumb. Oh man. Let me find a different plug. See if it's plug's fault. Do you guys recommend a hot plug or a cold plug? I'm gonna grab a Jado from Traxxas headquarters Tuesday. Nice. Hope you put a big block on it, brother. I really do. Like, honestly. Not trying to tell you to do it, but you got to. It's the only way. No, brother, congrats. Hope you enjoy every single one of them the same. Hope you love it the same way as any other one. Because I think that's what I'm having trouble with. Sometimes I love one, then I just love too much the other, and I don't equalize it. You know, I put too much love in one, then the other one gets jealous and breaks down. All right, I'm trying another one. That's the way it is, brother. That is the way it is. Things always been the same, but you can change it. I want to change the speed of this thing. Its max speed is. Look, let me tell you something about it. A little short story. But after I run this thing, not right now. We on. Put it on. I put it on. Oh, my neighbors. Oh, man. Sorry. 10 more minutes. I'll be done. This is loud. Maybe they like it, maybe they don't, brother, but all I know is that I can't go too late. There's a curfew for these. It's a collective curfew. I'm not shifting. I'm not shifting. It shouldn't take long to shift, and it shifted pretty long. I mean, it didn't shift. Let's see if we can get that a rush fix. But let me take these wheels off. Gotcha. Oh, brother, what happened here? Shit. Calm your nerves down. Look at this. Look at this. Sorry, brother. Sorry. I just pay attention too much. It's not supposed to happen. Like, I'm supposed to take it easy, right? So I don't drop things all over the place. Getting a little excited. But this time, like, fucking, like, the other type of excitement. It's like, God. You know when you want to fix something and you have to, but then you don't want to and you want to and you feel the excitement, but at the same time you feel like, fuck, why isn't it working? But then you knew that you were going to have to make sure everything works, and now you're like, oh, what a relief. I just went through nothing. I should have remembered that that was the whole point in the beginning, that I was supposed to make sure it works. And I'm over here stressing because it's not shifting. 2 times. 2 times, brother. 2 times. Um, oh, shit. Now I got greasy fingers, brother. That was the grease. I did 70 with these plastic. Everything else held up. I didn't think this HPI. Am I yelling too loud? I don't think this HPI is the Super Artist 4 is I didn't think it was that strong or sturdy or capable. I thought it was gonna like give up after it hit like, I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna, honestly I didn't think it was gonna hit 71. But that didn't seem fast. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing because I know that now I'm tuned in with the car. I've become one with the car where now, like for example, I can never usually see if the suspension is being compressed or not when I'm doing speed runs at high speeds, but I saw this one clearly. I saw it freaking like from the downforce side, I guess. But then the wing, you know, I'll talk about it later. But the wing, I'll say it real quick right now. But look, having the wing, I didn't think it was gonna cost too much lift or what that type of lift because I have the wing also connected to the center of the thing right here. Oh, that's too far. So I was hoping that this part was also gonna help out a little bit in the front to keep it down, like with the wind, but no, it just fucking lifted. That was one part. The other part could have been the rear part of the body, which I'm also gonna cut. I'm gonna make it just like this one, you know, just like the Fusion. Make it look like a spaceship. But it was just, you know, I wanted to know if this was a solution for some more downforce instead of putting another wing in the front instead, in the back, you know, to keep the front down. But I saw this thing compress. It slanted down in the front, and then at the second time I saw it lift up. So, and they're pretty soft. And I don't know how much or if it needs to be a lot more stiffer, but for another day. Another day I'll look into that. Right, I want to get this prepped up. I got some aluminum hubs right here. Should work with the stress. I gotta measure these out. This one got worn down a little. Oh, these two in the rear got worn down a little, which is good because I put these in the rear of the RS4, and they did wear down more than the front ones. They always do. Don't know why. I think there's a lot of weight in the rear, but I'm surprised it made it. I'm surprised. Next run, it's gonna be in a different location. I am not taking it out there anymore. I am not gonna buy any more parts for this thing, and I do want to see. Because I know I can go faster. This thing was spinning. It was spinning. It was fucking screaming. And I know I can scream higher. Should get an 80. 80 miles an hour would be fucking awesome. You got 71, 80 miles an hour in the right terrain and same gearing and a little leaner. Because I still have it on, it's a little bit above flush. A little bit like a turn more. It's still rich as hell because it's fucking, there's too much compression. Get out of here, Nolo. Yeah, bumped and go. Bumped and go, bro, brother. That's the idea, right? If you're referring to like, man, instead of dealing with the pull start or the roller start. And the best ones are the ones that are set up for your car already, that you have the mounts right. I mean, the position pins, where you just drop it and snap it on and locate it, you know? This one, I have to have this thing flat so it can reach a lot of my RC cars. But it's worked fine for every single one of them. Um, the 3-speed, I gotta check the 3-speed before I put this wheel on. This wheel is too big. These wheels are ATS. I've seen a lot of you guys with YouTube channels run some ATSs, and I think they're really good in clean areas, super clean areas. Like this, too stiff. Maybe the type of compound too, it's different. Or it could be good, I don't know, brother, but this is what I do know. They're bigger, wider. They have a bigger diameter, and that should give me more wheel travel. These ones are worn out. I gotta get the other ones. These are suck. Back one so this thing doesn't fall off. Which ones are the big ones? Uh, what? Whoa. No way. Thought I had an extra set right here, the front ones. Apparently I don't. We'll worry about that later. Guess I'll just worry about this side. Why is that dog crying? Just realized can't use this one in the front. I'm gonna suggest myself to wait and fix this thing and use it in the rear for now. Um, yeah. What the heck, man? I thought the wheels were here. Where did I put them? Oh man. Effing great. Effing great. But at least I'm gonna take it off so I can put these on. Loose right here. I'm eager to find this out. I'm making myself a big old freaking disaster here. I'm about to snap. Just kidding. Hopefully I won't. This is not cool. Not snap. Stress out, brother. Maybe cuss a little bit, but I'm gonna make myself have a hard time trying to avoid that. This dog is just adding. I hate cryings because cryings are unnecessary, I believe. If you're crying for no reason. The dog is, I think it's tied up. Doesn't like being tied up. Doesn't escape either, so I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, what's this deal? Oh, I see. So my two speed, my second shift was bad. We were shifting. The third speed was shifting, but not the second one. So I must. Do I need to put a new one? Hold on a sec. I learned a life's lesson today. I was trying to walk carefully and I still kicked something. So I guess I'm not stressing anymore, brother, because figured out the problem. Look at this. Just a little bit of damage like that. It's not letting it shift. Pretty crazy. Um, Hold on a second. Let me finish my strawberries. You know, as I think about it, earlier I was thinking maybe I should take this RS4 and take it to the parking lot, right? It has diffs. Usually I lock these diffs. I have them all locked because it's a lot straighter. But don't lock your front diffs. Always lock your rear diffs if they're adjustable. Oh, I gotta hurry up because it's getting late. Now that I want to finish so I can start this and give you guys a little 3-speed hit. A triple hitter. A triple speed. Ow. Jesus, that hurt. Yeah. You are, you are kidding me, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. It feels like I'm possessed by some kind of evil spirit when all these fucking things. I just dropped a nut. It's like one thing to domino effect, brother, and to notice what happens, to capture it on your awareness is pretty freaking stressful. I say, if you, it's better off if you didn't see how it happened. Damn, it's like what the hell? Probably me. I don't have full control of my movements. Damn drugs. I don't think it's like drugs. But damn, man, that's too much. Excessive. Excessive, brother. That's the word. Excessive pain. It's not good. Should have learned by now. Oh, yeah. Could have broken my table. But anyway, brother, I think I'm getting way too fucking into my mistakes. Just let it be. If I let it be, maybe I won't make mistakes. Jesus. Maybe if I stay quiet, Bro, this one's a brand new one. I'm like, why is it tighter? I better not be cross-threading this thing. Well, let me get this thing out of the way. Put the wheels on. Looks badass. I like it. I'm not gonna hit 70 on that parking lot, but I am gonna bash it around. See if I can get these pulleys. I mean, not the pulleys, the belts snapped. If I can put enough power for it to snap. By the way, if you didn't know, this one has a 1/8 scale. I have a 1/8 scale clutch shoe set, the 3-speed, and I had to shave it off manually with my hands and whatever, so I can have the RS4 belt fit. But y'all saw that run. I haven't fixed it. Nothing's loose on this thing. So, duck, duck, goose, brother. It's your turn to run. You know what I mean? I just need a piston and sleeve. It's okay. Yeah, brother. Like I said, Pimp's been running, or other people's been running that 3-shoe clutch from Traxxas, and it's a lot smaller. But look, this thing, shit. I can't wait till I check out the clutch shoes to see if they're worn out. If they have any like major wear, it's noticeable, because I think I remember how they were, brother, and reusable ones. But my gears, they look good. They might be a little hurt, but they're not damaged. The mesh, the mesh is there. Let me show you all if you haven't seen this. Um. Oh man. Start. I got a fan piece for all my fans on YouTube. Flywheel, right? Fan. Like a propeller, not propeller. Air cooled, brother, right? Air cooled engine. It only makes sense to put an air cooled flywheel. Um. What else? Traxxas, the Traxxas 4Tech hub with its gear. That's a 44, I believe. 37, 38, 39, 44, 153. No, it's a 41. 41. 41, 37. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Yeah, four different. 37, 41, and 18, 18, 22. Holy crap. Almost knocked the whole roof down. Alright, back to this. We need a brand new tooth. One thing recommended, if you ever put a 28 on your, not saying that you will, but if you do, You gotta ease into that third gear. Once it catches on, full throttle, brother. But if you launch it full throttle, this thing has way too much torque. This thing has a lot of torque, and I have it rich on the low setting. Dangerous. Because it'll make you fix it. It's gonna tease you, brother. You know what I mean? It's going to tease you in a way, and it's going to be excruciating. But you're gonna have no choice but to fix it. I'm going through all these used ones. I have brand new ones in pack, but I really don't want to go that route. I'm trying to make sure I use them all the way. When you can't use them anymore. So I got these four with different damages, and oh man, that's not good. I think this one and then catch on. Nope. Holy moly! What can I do? Ah, I see what I can do. Make this work. Check it out. So this thing has very little spot where it hooks, right? That's how it gets engaged. And this is the 2-speed, the second speed. Once that thing hits too hard, that thing is just gonna start getting damaged, right? And this thing has to be really squared off. Look at that. So that is it just made a ramp for itself into a ramp. It made this tooth into a ramp, so when it hits this, it's just gonna push it down. But I don't know what orientation this is on the clutch, on the cam, but I'm sure it's like this. Kind of like that. Maybe a little bit less. But when it grabs on, it's not hooking. I gotta figure that out. Oh man, I gotta figure out these mosquitoes. Shit. Door is closed. Um, I'll test it on here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's horrible. All right. Spring. Spring is. That's one thing. It's very freaking. Gotta be very careful. These things could fly out. But not grabbing it right. I think there's a tool for it, but we don't have any tools here, brother, for that. We can use a nice sharp flathead that I made it sharper. That's about it. That would work. That also works getting all this out the way. Get it out the way. Okay, analyze my pieces. We'll go with, it's weird. I got a bunch of 3 speeds. I mean, the third tooth for the third gear, but you can't use it. Gotta figure out how to do that. But you know what would be nice if we can figure out how to get these in aluminum and aluminum or steel and steel. But I guess not. Guess they had a plan. Obsolescence. So that's the thing. This is like a disposable setup, but it's a great disposable. Well, not really, brother. It's because you just put too much power. You gotta note that the Pro 21 that this one comes with in all of them, except 28, right? They don't have that much you know, torque, initiation torque, or the power band is like. Don't know if that's because of the tuning, right? But it takes time, brother. You need a pretty long stretch if you get a RTR, a 80 mile an hour run. I mean, an hour, 80 mile an hour one. If you get one of those versions, you get that 80 miles an hour. You need a pretty good stretch. Usually, even with the Fortec, but you put a OS 21 on that Fortec like I did, holy moly, more torque than the 3.3 out of the box. Clean this up. This thing left plastic stuff that could affect its function. Maybe not, but it's all for prevention. Yeah, this thing it looks good. It doesn't look damaged, so I don't think I should be changing it. I think I should be cleaning it. Inside that thing, it builds up dirt, and that could accumulate and build itself a ramp. So when this thing is trying to engage, it's just getting pushed out. What am I gonna do with this? Let's see if I think about how I'm gonna put it on. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. That wasn't much. I was just trying to change the angle of that tooth, but I think I should copy the way this one is. Maybe that one's not damaged from the front, and they're not in the same curve. Oh no, this could be fine. This could be fine. I'm seeing a good sign here. Yeah, I'm seeing a good sign here. So this one is the damaged one, and let's see if I can get it running. I mean, working, functioning. We're out here just trying to free function after we've been destroyed. Trying to, well, me. Speaking about myself, trying to get, trying to stick to the program and not have any difficulties. Let's see. So remember, again, put something inside. Let's see if I can show you up here. I don't lose this. You gotta compress this and put the spring right inside there. And there is a little nipple right there where it prevents the spring from popping open. And then down here, there's a gap for the spring to go in. When you put it in, Gotta align this. This is the one I'm talking about that won't let you use the third gear, because the second gear is the one that gets hit the hardest, right? See that? The notch right there. That's what holds it too from. It aligns it from going up and down, so it doesn't pop out, I guess, too. All right, here we go. So this is what I'm talking about. You put your thing in a spring. This might not be the best way, but hey, see if we have a continuing to have a good day. So I'm gonna put that in there. I can't even see. And then I stuck my nail in there, and you can see how it right there took a little chunk out. No pain, no gain, brother. No pain, no gain, I guess. See, that'll work. I shaved it off right here, made sure that it was angled correctly, that I didn't leave it at a different angle where it's not gonna grab. But I'm gonna do a little pull. I'm going to see if it shifts. If it shifts, good. I'll keep it that way, and then make sure I'll take a brand new 3-speed wherever I'm going. Just in case this thing gives up right away, right? Faster than the other one. But what if it lasts longer than any other one? I guess I'm gonna have to redo all of these. Probably. Yeah, because there is a weird angle that you have to account when this thing stretches out. And it's not. Don't know what I can do about this. You know what I tried doing? Putting a JB welding and making that thing bigger. A bigger, I don't know what to call this. The hook. Yeah, whatever. Put this on. Difference between this one and the 60-mile-an-hour one. The 60-mile-an-hour one is the same, but it has a different size of space in there for the spring. So you could only put the stiffest springs that they have available, because they have different kinds. And they go by 1,000 RPMs. By RPM, I think. But they just call it 11K, 12.7. I don't know, whatever they call it, but there's a variety of them. Not all of them fit with the same one. You know, the 80-mile-an-hour one has a smaller pin, a smaller pin drive for the 2 and 3-speed clutch. And then the other 60-mile-an-hour one has a bigger one, which I'm sure, don't know why they didn't use a small one, right? Maybe they made this one after, they designed it after to go faster, but put a longer pin, it's gonna break easier, right? Than a shorter one. Not a thicker, not in thickness, but in length. All right, let's go for this. Go for it. Let's go for it. So the third gear is, it's nice and clean. Y'all saw a shift. That was the third gear, but we only heard one. We didn't hear two shifts. Remember that, brother. We only heard two. spilling, spilling some fuel. Um, here's that screw. Oh, buddy. But, this it. This it. Where'd it go? Oh shit. Alright. Mixed up the tires. See, now I realize why they always put right, left, left, right, front, right, left, right tires. A lot of racers mark down their tires when they reuse them. I've gotten a lot of tires with letters and numbers and colors. Rubber tires. What's going on here? Is it braking gauge? Yep. Alright. Let me loosen up the brake. There we go. Y'all don't need to see my chest. Y'all need to see the stuff. And that's good. I'm gonna keep those on there. Maybe I should change them. Just say screw it ever. Just do it now. Do it. Short wheelbase. The body barely fits. It should fit. I know it does. Because if you put these on the rear tires, the drags, because these are the front drags for from BSR. You know, they're a little wider. I mean, narrower in the front and wider in the rear, right? So I'm gonna use. I do have one with rear white tires, but I don't want to do that now. So I wanna hear you shift. Come on. Come on. That sucks. Okay. I have no room. You know, use these. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm in the middle. That does not look like the middle. Help! Is it hot enough? Nope, needs more. A little bit more and then turn it on. Michael Graham, what is up, brother? Off the guy looking good, thanks. Been loading mufflers and chatting in between. Brother, now that you remind me about the mufflers, you gotta make some pipes for us, brother. I encourage you to make some pipes, especially 1/8. I mean, big block pipes for 1/10 scales. a nice pipe for this size for a big block. Cause I don't know about this, but let's see what it does. It revved up pretty good. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Shit. Whoops. Give me some room, and give me some view. Give me the view, and give me some room. And give me the remote. Let's hear that boom. Boom, brother, warped again. We're back. Trying to start it. Get ready, because we're about to advance in time and space. Time and space. So it didn't work. My little mod didn't work. I'm gonna leave it like that because I think if I try to test it with the brand new one, it's gonna mess it up because there's no load. Spinning the wheels way too fast, too quick, and it's just shearing off the plastic on that fucking clutch. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna spin that quick once it's on the ground. You know, it might even shift. But there's absolutely no load on this wheels and it's just spinning way too fast. That's my theory. But it's not gonna stop me. I think I'm just gonna put a new one. I mean, try again. I got look, the third gear, that's the third gear. Or you know what I think? They're both shifting in the same time. I think that's what it is. But because yeah, it's just spinning way too fast, brother. Like say this thing will run and shift at 30 and then shift at 60, right? To say, but you put this on the stand and you try to shift like that, it's gonna spin way too fast. Not faster, it's quick. I mean, it's gonna get from 0 to 30 quick, and that's gonna be too quick for this plastic stuff. So I'm thinking about if I should or I should not. Look, it's shredded. Maybe because it's kind of broken, but it didn't want to grab on, so I'm gonna scrap it. Or maybe it is grabbing on. It's just freaking going from 30 to 50 way too fucking fast on the stand. You know what I mean? I know I heard two shifts real quick, like tung tung, like tung tung. That's how it usually is. Unless I find a way how to stiffen up one of the springs. Because it needs to shift later. But then I'm worried about it being later and having too much RPM or going too fast and bam. But look at this. We got more shredded. What if I just put a 3-speed on here, brother, right? What if I just put a 3-speed, test it, and that's it? To get it out, to get it out, to get it out. Yeah, because the teeth might be messed up. Yeah, let's do that. Brand new 3-speed. Take for the team, brother. If I can get this out without removing the engine, it's gonna be blossom. But if I have to, I'm gonna have to take a. Oh, chill. Take a deep breath, Ever. It's okay to take your time. All right, so now I've added that possibly this thing could probably be damaged, and it's not, but it doesn't look broken. I'm going new. I'm going new, brother. You know, why am I gonna deal with it again? That's the wrong bottle, brother. Shit. Damn it. I'm telling grandma, brother. Shout out to Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, come on. Interesting fact. They're saying Napoleon Dynamite is. Never mind. I forgot. Forgot what her name was. Who cares? I'm not gonna try to think. Napoleon. Where are you when I need you? I was supposed to get the fuel out, brother. But I got one out, but I didn't get the other one out. Oh man. Are those symptoms of being tired? It could be. Shit. I wanted to start on the Revo too, because I gotta put the 32X on that Revo, brother. But I'm stuck. Nah, I'm not stuck. I'm dealing with more problems. Which is a good thing, because imagine I went out with this like this. Oh, brother, whoa. It would have been good. Those wheels, those wheels, those wheels. Well, yeah, it's concerning because they're dramatically different in size. Shit, man. Look for a different pair. Oh, all right. Sucks. Being limited sucks. And what do I have to do here? Remove bearing. Oh, wow, still can't get it out. Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah. We're able to get it out. There's a way. Usually you have to loosen up the top plate and then the engine. Not today. I don't think I had to remove this one. This one is good, but hey, look, let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. All the way that too. Oh man. Nah. There's a little pin in there that if you miss it, oh man. I need something to hold this right. Shit. Don't want this. Oh man, I go to shit. Well, yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that they're gonna shift at the same time. They're both shifting at the same time because the spring. Yeah. Now the ratchet. All right, where's the bearing? 2, 1. Yeah, just one shim. And the manual tells you to put 2 shims, but nope, way off. Ah! Scared the shit out of me. All right, small pin. Which go? See, one of them has a longer slit for a longer pin, and the other one has a smaller slit. I'm assuming that's stronger, which is pretty weird, right? But look, not many people realize that you only have so many tries to be able to run the 3-speed. And that Pro 21 is easy on it. It's really easy on it. Um, it's not trash. I'm going to keep that. Oh, I kicked that thing pretty hard. Got blood all over my toe. Okay, cams. Third gear. Oh, wrong fucking way, man. Third tooth out. in with the new. Now this comes with the third 3-speed cam, but they shift sooner. And don't know, that should be better, but let's give this another chance. I mean, I already know it's on third gear. I just want you guys to hear all three, because it'd be nice. It would be nice. I don't know. There's something I can do, maybe, possibly, stretch it out. Yeah, I should stretch it out, brother. And then stretch the other one out even more. All right. Yeah, we're doing that. We need more tension on this thing. Maybe that's what's killing it. I mean, that's why, maybe that's what it is. They're both shifting at the same time. Because it's just picking up RPM too fast for being on the stand. And my nail's about to feel some pain now. Okay. Hope that's stiffer. Stifler! Ooh, that could have flown right to the fourth dimension. Right. Third one is Stretch Armstrong. Ooh, nice. Not too much, not too little. Yeah. We need a late night shift, brother. Ooh, let's see if we have trouble putting it in there. Oh, that fucking painful. A little bit. Oh, that's fucking slipping. Wow. Okay. Oh, missed it. Got it, got it. Ow. Ah. I'm surprised my nail didn't fly off, get detached. Ah. All right, we're good. The 3 speed's good, not me. Look at my hands. I'm gonna go press the reset button in a little bit. Not the reset, the recharge. Alrighty, recharging. Um, that's fine. Totally fine. Yeah, I'm gonna use one more shim because I see it's not centered. Centered, enter the center of the square. It, it, it. There we go. Shimmy, shim, shim. Yep, this one is this one. I'm trying to do it on this way, which should be able to. So that's the 2-speed. Third one is at the end. Bearing. You gotta put flange bearings. Can't put regular ones. All right. All right. What time is it? Oh man, it's 9 o'clock. I can't turn it on, brother. I'm gonna have to save this and be easy. It's pretty late. Pretty late already. But what is it? Sunday? No exceptions. I should be able to like now, but I want to save it just in case. Yeah, I can't do it on the ground. My conscience is telling me don't do it because just gonna mess it up. But excuse me. I gotta get this one out. One, two, three, six. Yeah, three only. I think this one. This one is my drag spec with the really long, big tires in the rear. And in order to do this, you have to have the 30 millimeter capable hubs, or else you gotta stick with 28 millimeters. What is it? Is it 20 millimeters? The thickness, you know? You gotta upgrade your hubs. Not upgrading, but not all of them came with the same hubs. And still with the other ones, you won't be able to use these type of wheels because they're the offset and all that stuff is pretty thin. These tires, are they bigger? Yes, they're bigger. So we're gonna remove these because look, the rear tire it is worn out and the front tire should be still bigger than the rear. Look at that. Look at the difference. Holy moly. Still, no, how about here? Look. I'm gonna put these in the rear. Oh, 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 oh. But anyway, you know, like if it doesn't work, the 2-speed, it should work, brother. What am I saying? But I want to save it. I want to save it because, like I said, and I'm pretty sure of it, you could only do so many runs, even if it's out of the box, straight with the Pro 21. You could only get so many attempts to hit that 80 or 60 miles an hour, which is the Pro 21, and 80 miles an hour for the 28. Now all it has to do with the gearing. I have that gearing, the 28 mile an hour gearing. I mean the 80 mile an hour gearing. The clutch bell is a 32, 28, 24, I believe. The 60 mile an hour one is less, like 28 on third gear. I think it's less. Not sure. I have it there, but I don't want to count it. Too small. Now I should know it by heart. Up here. You know why they say you got to know things by heart? Because your heart also holds information. And if you go with your heart, you will always get the right answer, right? You won't have to go and travel to your brain because your brain is split in half and there's the devil and the angel, you know? And you're going to have to make a choice between right and wrong. But if you go with your heart, you'll never go wrong, brother. You know what I mean? You ever see the Jesus picture? Always like there's a heart on him and he's pointing at it. It means go with your heart. Your heart is it also holds a lot of connections like your brain, synapses connections. It can think. Your heart can think, brother. How do you think it knows when something's in trouble? Well, I wouldn't know that, right? But then your guts can think also. Why do you think we always say, oh, I got that gut feeling? Because your guts can also think. Each part of your organs is an organ and it plays. I don't want to get to the organ and why it's called an organs, and the church's instrument is also an organ, and why they use an organ at the church, because it plays the same kind of sound that your heart uh, resonates. You know, it's kind of the same frequency, so it will it not hype you up in a way, but it does hype up. You know, you seen people dancing at churches. It's music. Anyway, what was I saying about the organs? Um, Damn, I went too far. Now I don't know my way back. Dad, Mama, I'm lost. I wandered off. Holy moly. Okay, let's see. I was talking about the organs. Yeah, let's skip it for now. I'm gonna save it when when it's when I'm out there. The wheels. This one has to go off. This one. Look, mix and match. Now these are matched. Holy moly. See? The small one that I wore out on the R's floor, I didn't have to buy a truing machine. All I have to do is put more work and line up my wheels so the camber is not, lopsided, and I don't get this type of wear, but actually flat wear, even wear, right? That's what I tried to do, but it didn't work so well right here. Maybe on this one does look more evenly worn out, but not this one. Usually this is like a serpent wear, but um, these are the yeah. Putting these back on. That one. Yeah, this one does not have a center diff, and I don't think it's any good to have different size wheels. No, one's gonna be spinning faster than the other one when it's on the ground, right? So we got this even now. We know that now the front one, the rear ones are evenly exchanged. That's why you call it fair trade, brother. And two, I have a 21. How do I get a high speed gear? Oh, I'm gonna have to wish you luck on that one, brother. Or I don't know some way how to send you luck without wishing it, because it's gonna be necessary. Nobody wants to give away even sell a 28 unless you buy a 28, the whole thing. That would be my best get, but rcracing.com, schumacherracing.com doesn't have them on their stock anymore because I bought the last one of them. They're like five. I bought five, and I took the mission to convert all my 21s into 28s and also put the 80 mile an hour gearing. Um, I will not sell any, just like anybody will sell, and I wish you luck. I hope you do find one, because you got to go faster, brother. You got to go faster, and I'm doing everything to go even faster, because not this one, but this one up here. I'm putting bigger wheels, and I also have a bump start engine on that. So I'm expecting at least, I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting 10 plus, 10 miles an hour plus with the RPM and a little bit bigger diameter wheel. This using this wheel is like gearing up 3 teeth or maybe 2 teeth, I believe. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's super hard. If you find one, hopefully they don't know about what's going on because these are fast. They're too fast. Keep telling everybody there's a reason why these Schumachers are purple and yellow. You know, the fastest accelerating, vibrating colors of the spectrum the light can give. You know, the what do you call it? Oh man, because yellow, well, yellow you cannot call it a real color because it doesn't emit actual light. It's just a mixture of light that gives you the illusion of yellow. But the purple is good. The purple does have what is that word? Shit, man. What is it that colors have that gives it its color? Hmm. Light with. Oh man, it doesn't have. It does say wavelengths. It has wavelengths, but I want to know what that word is called. It's in my head. Hold on a second. Not diodes. I'm talking about diodes. I'm like they have. Yeah. Visible light. It's visible light. Is it? No. Anyway, what am I trying to might forget it. Anyway, they have visible light, they have visible particles. I forgot what those particles are called. Jeez. Anyways. Ow, my brain. Um, check it out. Back to this. Sorry about that. One thing you gotta know, it's not gonna be the last time we do that. Just bugs me when I can't remember something. It just bugs me. It feels like my life is being taken away. It's like somebody just snatched my information. Hmm. Hmm. Anybody know? Anybody can tell me? Because it's back. Hold on, let me breathe. Flush it away. But y'all see this? Insanity? This is like insane. Look at this. I did drag this and I got, if you go back on my videos, I got, I believe, a 3.2 or maybe a little lower. I think 2.8. Not sure, brother, but it was pretty fucking quick. And I think it can be quicker with a little tweaks. A little bit quicker. I have tried single gearing these things and they're okay. They do okay. No, but nothing like a 3 speed, right? Um, yeah, that's that. So just put this back. I don't need to see it. It's all dusty. And that's gonna bother me. Bother me. Fuck was that? The hell did they drop now? Alright. So I said these wheels, the ones that just pulled out are going in the rear. Because they are a lot straighter and bigger, a little bit fucking bigger. It's like 1 millimeter. You can notice it. But for the sake of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going. So I am better off getting a 28. With the same gearing, no. You might want to just keep your 21 because your 21, your Pro 21 is going to give you more RPM. It does. For the setup, I think it has to do with the pipe. But I don't know. I'm here to figure this out. I want to see what this thing does with this. If I can exceed 80, because it already has a gearing. I just need a. Don't know if that's its maximum threshold for the 3-speed is 80 miles an hour, but you know the one thing I was trying to do is make the Menace faster, and there's no point because it's heavier than this. So I had to scrap all that. I'm going back to 3-speed with the Savage. I mean the Menace. I'm gonna put them all, and it does 70 stock out of the box with the same pinion the Fusion 21 has. You got these two in the rear. Why does this one seem like it's not the one I got from the rear? Why? Which one's dustier? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. What's the smaller? My surface isn't freaking flat either. One time I read an article, I don't know where I saw it, but there was a secret fusion out there, limited, that did 120 something. But maybe I was reading an article that was from a different country and they wrote that down in kilometers because what is 80 miles an hour? 80 miles an hour in kilometers? Yeah, yeah. I was reading something from the UK probably because this is from the United Kingdom, UK, England. Um, all right, we're set. I guess we're gonna set it, but not forget it this time. One thing I didn't do was, oh, I'm gonna run it tomorrow. So whatever fuel's in there, it can stay in there. Well, I should burn it off. Nah, gonna take it out tomorrow. And here's the body. This thing will turn, even though these are a little wider. It is gonna turn with the shell, you know, without having wheel wells cut out. I didn't cut them out. Thought it seems like it's a lot better like this. I am gonna have a lot more room in the front. My suspension, that's what I fear the most. Is this being compressed too much where and there we go. What happened? Was that a rock? Nope. Your shocks were too weak. Hmm. Yeah, it was in kilometers, but I thought there was one, but I guess it wasn't. I was just so excited, brother. I got so many, I kept buying every single one that went in auction, and I just Sacrificed so much. I even got a loan. Hey, never again though. Look, listen. Don't get a loan to buy RC cars. All right. Everything's gone through. I restored every single one that I got because every single one was trashed. And not because they trashed it, but because it turns into trash. You, the more you take off the screws, the more you damage the threads in there. It's plastic. Everything is almost plastic, but it's a good fucking design. It will go fast. It has a center belt. It will last as long as you keep adjusting it, because the belts, the belts, you got to break them in when you start it. The clutch shoes. There's so many things you got to do, especially after every run. Make sure nothing is getting loose. Like, a lot of things could go because this thing is fast. Your shocks, they could start leaking, and then this thing could scrape in the front. Like I'm saying, it could just make contact with the ground, and boom, there you go. Unless you live in the real, unless you're running it on ceramic pavement, ceramic surface. But this thing ain't gonna slide forward if it scrapes. This stuff. Gotta put something there like plastic, right? Underneath the chassis where the metal is. Cause there is plastic here, but it's still gonna get caught right there. Maybe if I just shave it off, taper it, kind of like a fade. Fade it out. There you go. Fade this part out. Because this could get caught on the ground. And you ain't going to see this in slow motion, brother. You're not. I'm not even going to be able to capture it to put it on slow motion. It's going to fucking... It's like if... I don't know. I don't even want to try to imagine this thing. I have not crashed, per se, like, where it made me not go back there again, but I got to do watch out for those bumps, the center dividers for the lanes, the center lane bumps. I've hit those too many times, and that's one of the things you're gonna notice me worrying about all the time, because this thing's pretty low. But I hope I can get a little bit of, yeah, it's a little higher, brother. And that's good. But my body is slanted downwards. If that's the correct term. But it's like higher in the rear. The body post is higher in the rear a little bit. That way the body's like works like a wing. And all the air, it's no disturbance inside, brother. All perfectly fine tuned, straight as an arrow. This is just like, just look at this, brother, and picture it rolling. Shout out to Tupac. Oh yeah, that's bad view. There we go. Just look at it. Just picture it coming at you straight, 80 miles an hour, right there. But just look at it like this. Visualize it. Visualize the ride of a lifetime. It's amazing to have one of these, brother. It's not the same as it being electric. Believe me, it's not the same. Otherwise I wouldn't be trying to spice things up or make it, you know, freaking whoa. Because this thing is whoa, brother. It's not me, it's this thing. Well, it is me because this thing is provoking me. The whoa. You know? Whoa. When I finished this, I remember how I felt. I was so mesmerized, admired, so captivated, and just stuck on it. Just by looking at it. Just looking at it. I couldn't get my eyes off of it until I got tired. You do get tired, and it's been in the back, and I've just been working on other things. But this was my dream. It's my dream RC car. This is what we're talking about. My you know, we can call it the secret covenant. My goat, greatest of all time, preferred, my special, the baddest. Oh man, look. And then this body, when I was able to get this body all figured out by Sebula Tech, because it's a RC10L body. And if you want to get one of these for yours, there's some with that are a little bit wider. This one is the most narrowest one, the thinnest one. It's pretty wide. It's like 245, I believe, in width. Yeah, I think it's 245 because I was bragging about how I was gonna take down Serpent Impacts, because they're 250. Their width is 20? What do they call them? I think it's 245. That's their width. Yeah, those reflectors are lethal, man. Holy moly. I had one of them that just said, "Nope, you ain't going further," and it made my RC car jump not to the side and get launched like if it went off a ramp. It went bonk and up straight to the air, like straight up. It just went up. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I have it right here. My forte. It went up. Where'd it go? Scares butt. And it flew up. But this one, hopefully it just, like the Dukes of Hazards, it just jumps off. But I've tried so many times and I have not gotten to 80, brother, and I think I'm ready. I think I am. I have to be. Been waiting for a long time. Anything else I gotta do with this? Oh, I didn't check my tips. Usually to give out, like say I have Loctite on them and I had to put first I had to clean everything out, make sure there was no grease on those threads, and then just Loctite it. At the same time, I redid everything. Everything. All these RC cars, like I said, you get them, and they might look good. They look good to me. Don't know if that was the placebo effect or whatever it was, the illusion, hallucinating. I don't know if I was hallucinating, but they're awful. And the number one thing that you cannot see when you get one of these is that the center drive might be messed up, the center belt, because the bearings inside there could be wet and they rusted or whatnot or slipping. But a lot of times, all those belts are worn out because this thing has a belt tensioner. And you don't, yeah, and if you don't do it like they tell you, because one thing about this belt, center belt, is that when it's brand new, it's pretty hard to turn because it's pretty tight, right? And thick. And you gotta break it down, and then once you break it down, you gotta tighten it up, and then once you have it break it down fully, you gotta find the sweet spot where it's not causing so much tension and it can roll like this. Otherwise there'll be resistance, and there's always a little bit of resistance, you know. But not like how I thought before. Before I thought this had more resistance than what has right now. And I went out there and did some runs, right? It rolled. I thought the center belt was a little tough to pull, and then as soon as it's rotating, it's easier to rotate. But that was the problem. I did not realize that the reason why this thing wasn't as smooth as this before was because one of those bearings were fucked up. And I kept doing pass after pass like that. And I kept getting 74, 74. Can you imagine if I had it like this? Once I figured it out, this is the feeling right here. Yeah, you know, it was it. I just felt so dumb. I was like, how could I have thought that there was that much resistance? But it was. It wasn't like this. It wasn't this smooth. And ratchet driven, not a one way bearing. This has a weird ass mechanism, like a ratchet. That's what it's called. Ratchet drive. uh, yeah, when a one way bearings, it goes. Yeah, you hear that? Um, I can show you how it works, just in case you're curious. Real quick, real quick. No, I'm not gonna take long. So here's the ratchet driver, the male. I don't know what it's called, but it's two parts. So this one, when it's freewheeling, it allows the thing to just go up the ramp. You know, you see how that's like upwards, like a ramp. It allows it to just freewheel over, right, right. And when it spins forward, it gets caught because you see that. And then you see that it gets caught. It gets caught when it spins to the right, and when it spins to the left, freewheeling, it goes over. So that's one. And then on the other side, for the first gear, it pushes it in, or no, it doesn't push it in. It just stays in there like that. But the other one is just freewheeling. That's what you hear. And it freewheels, you'll hear that a lot. But that's louder because I'm putting pressure down. You know, usually it just pops out and it's just like smooth, and plastic it's self lubricating, so it's not gonna be like. But you can hear it rattle like a rattlesnake. Strike like a rattlesnake, brother. Always strike. Um, let's see. Yeah, this. So these are locked. See this locked, lock and load. These are not. I tried running these things locked on both sides, which I thought it was going to be okay and good and straight, but it wasn't. It was just sliding. It was gliding to the left and right too much. So understeer, right, or oversteer, understeer, one of those. Well, auto steer. We can call it auto steer because the wheels are straight, but it's just steering by itself. I think that's the right word to describe it. Auto steer. All right, let's put this away. I don't know what to do next. The other project is gonna take too long, and I think I'm pretty tired. Well, not really. I think I need a break. But in that case, um, the Rascal's on. This one's on for tomorrow, and I think I should just chill because if I can't get these two out, well, the next one is my menace. I mean, my manic. Oh, the menace. Okay, you got it. Let's do a menace. What I need to do is pull out an engine at the ZR32. But I need a break, brother. Y'all gotta cut me a break. Look, listen, it's 9:29. I'm gonna sign off. So if anybody wants to see this, they're not discouraged that it's fucking 10 hours. I thought about that, brother. I gotta stick and break these things apart, like divide them. If I'm doing like 5 hour lives, I gotta say, hey, look, I'm gonna sign off and move on to the next, and not have them in one consolidated thing, you know? because you might need a break too. And I don't want you to miss what might be vital. Oh no, what might be useful, what might help out. Because the other day, yesterday, I was doing my Savage and I was trying to show everybody and assuming that everybody's going to stay, but y'all, we're not all in the same time zone. But I'd like for people to be able to go and high vibration from the engine will loosen stuff, right? Says E2, E2, Et2. Brother, by the way, welcome to my channel. I apologize. Well, I know I don't need to apologize, but I feel bad a little bit that I did not welcome you earlier. Better late than never, though, brother. You know. But listen, you are welcome anytime. And I don't have a schedule, and I don't notify because I'm not sure. It's just random, random stuff, spontaneous logins. I can't go by the whatever the schedule I want to put down because it never really works that way. But I always try to push things forward with myself, and that's more YouTubing. Lots of YouTube, lots of therapy. It is therapeutic, brother. Super therapeutic. Please post a video of running. Yeah, this thing. Okay. All right. Y'all got me. I wasn't really feeling it. I was saying, okay, I'm gonna take it tomorrow and challenge myself. But now, since somebody asked me, it only takes one, brother. It only takes one person to ask me. Now I'm going to bust out a video, right? Because most of the times, I guess, I have a hard time choosing because I just feel like I've done too much, but it's just negativity, right? But I guess like it works. You know what I mean, right? I really don't have to find a good explanation. Every time somebody like on your life tells you, "Oh yeah, what's up with this or what's up with that," and you get into it more, it's exciting when somebody asks you for something. You know, that's what I'm saying. Don't get don't get angry when your family member asks you for money. Just be like, no, that's not the same. That's not the same thing, brother. But look, I'm more hyped up now. I should have just said that. I'm more hyped up now that you asked me. I'm super more hyped up. Now I can't wait. Now I want to go and show you because look, it's a privilege. It's a privilege, right, brother? And this is why I do this. Not just for me, but for everybody. Because this stuff, I know it's intense. Um, Anything I'm missing? No. Put this away. The remote, I have the remote. I have the thing on there. I was about to fucking trim this thing. I mean, pair it. Thinking about that, I have to pair it. But I just ran it. All right, let's put this away. Let's put this away, and I'm going to take a break, eat some. We can call it eat a meal because I have not eaten. Oh yeah, I did have a little snack earlier. But I'm gonna take a break, take a breather, and then a bathroom. Triple B. Can call it BBB. Take the BBB. I feel awful when I have to say, hey, I gotta go pee. Most of the time I want to say I want to go pee, but I hold myself and I say, hey, I'll be back. Gotta take a break. I gotta use the restroom. Hey, the restroom should be the chair. And the washroom should be the shower. And where you go pee should be the toilets, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes I wonder, like when I was young, there was a someone visiting. I don't know if they were visiting, but they weren't white or Mexican. You know, my first, I think it was at Disneyland. My interaction with somebody from England. They were like, "Would you know?" They were like, "Hello, would you know where the washrooms? The washroom." You know, like Kevin Talbot talks. Shout out to y'all. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I just know that an accent is just the way we access meaning, right? It's just a different type of access, right? Scent, like access mental. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out where the word accent comes from. But the way you act, the way your voice acts, I guess. The scent, the attitude of your scent, which is also your voice. You know, shout out to stinky breaths. You know, our breaths are not naturally stinky. A lot of times our stuff stinks. Well, it's the main reason why we stink because we're eating stuff that stinks. All right, brother. Accents. I love you guys' accents out there in the UK. Plus, you guys have the greatest colors, purple and yellow. Here we have the red, white, and blue. Which red is me. It means to live in survival mode. The white is to have your spirit lifted. A lot of good things going on here. And then the blue for trouble. So those are not good colors. The best colors are the ones on top of the rainbow, which is the purple, and then you have the green next, right? So shout out to Mexico, red, green, and blue, red, green, and white. America, I live here, that's fine. I know where I'm at. I don't claim to be American. Where am I going with this? I just want you to know that I do not discriminate. Whether I was raised a certain type of way, right? Or just because they used to call me a wetback doesn't mean I have to have anything against anybody, right? So, brother, I think I realized why I said that. Don't be shy. Look at my face. Am I seem like I'm some kind of uptight guy, you know, because I look mean. I am mean, right? Their face is up more higher. That way you have a better idea what I'm talking about. I'm not making fun of myself, brother. I'm just trying to make sense, right? So don't be shy, brother. Join us. If I know you guys, some of you are in the back chat. I don't worry about my hair. Trying to hear. I'm trying to get you guys closer in the back. You know what I mean? I know there's some of you in the back, and I'm not trying to make you feel shame or anything, but I'm always asking for feedback. Like, and I would like to know who you are. No, just kidding. No, it's all good, brother. You know, I encourage you to hit up the chat room. You know, not just to get to know me, but to get to know everybody else that's in the chat room. Because most of the time, you guys are doing your guys' thing. Because I'm over here and believe me, I'm always like worried about, not worried, but worried about not checking the chat room. Right? Because what if it seems like I'm ignoring all of you guys? Or I'm on some kind of autopilot and I can't. Or what if it's pre-recorded? Oh, brother. What if it's pre-recorded? Yeah. Damn. Damn. AI. Whoa. I just felt the world move. Or is it my table loose? Holy moly. I think my wall's falling apart. Oh, still. All right, brother. I'm gonna go take a break, eat some food, relax my knees. Not that I'm complaining, but I don't want to get it to the point where it's complaining. You know what I mean? It's always easier to walk than to run and strain yourself with pain. You know? But hey, no pain, no gain. Who can understand somebody when they're trying to figure out the correct path, right? So much confusion. But here's the fusion, brother. We're gonna fuse this up tomorrow, brother. Hey, I'll be back with some more Schumachers. All right, by 10 o'clock. If you guys want to come back and keep chilling, no. All right, brother. You have a good, wonderful one. If you guys don't come back, y'all better have a good night. And if you don't, I'll find out somehow, some way. I'll let you know how I feel about it. I'm just kidding. No, brother. Hopefully you have a good night, and hopefully we uh we do more of this. All right, bro. All right, y'all. Later. Oh shit! Oh shit!